some wrestling I want to get to here is on AEW. The last time I mentioned anything about All Elite Wrestling, I got chastised a little bit about, oh, you don't know wrestling, blah, 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 blah. Well, I did also say that AEW has some good to them, like there's some benefits to AEW, like Cody Rhodes and stuff like that. There's also some bad. AEW has some good and some bad going for them. MJF going heel again, that's good. The entire Adam Cole MJF Devil feud was shit. The Young Bucks EVP thing is kind of entertaining. The Learning Tree Chris Jericho thing, or whatever it is infuriating, and I never wanted one man to retire more than this guy. Will Ospreay, fantastic. The world champion Swerve Strickland, he's really good. Mercedes Moné makes me want to blow my ears out with the train horn. I'd rather do that. I'd rather constantly be at midnight in the pitch black and I hear this sound. And I just piss my pants. I'd rather have my ears blown out with a boat horn than have to listen to her or watch her wrestle. She's infuriating. You know, they say she's like Mercedes Hogan. Yeah, because she has too much creative control, it seems like. And they booked her to win both the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong title, the Strong Women's Championship, and the TBS title. And now she's got a feud with Britt Baker, and then Britt Baker's not much. She's a little better than her on the mic. But then it's just like, come on. You know, AEW, this is going to be funny. AEW reminds you of that one lady you're with who's a narcissist abuser piece of shit who you constantly continue to stay with for years, way too long, because the sex is top tier and she gives you great head. Meanwhile, you're a miserable piece of shit. AEW isn't... How the fuck would I put this? AEW isn't going to go away, per se. But the only way they're going to really succeed is that you look at promotions like TNA, like the NWA, like to a degree Ring of Honor in the past, and say, oh, let's get a small arena. Let's get like the 2300 arena in Philadelphia, or I don't know, something in New York City, or fucking someplace in Memphis, Tennessee, or some shit like BTNA, you know what I'm saying? Universal Studios, BTNA. Have the Impact Zone. Or whatever the fuck it is. You know, it's just, it's little things here and there, you know? Another thing that would do. Have Jeff Jarrett, Adam Copeland, Bryan Danielson, and maybe Chris Jericho, depending on how you view it, be the bookers. You know? Be the bookers. You know, have Tony Khan just be the GM, the talking head. You know, Jeff Jarrett's done this before. He's done it with TNA. Adam Copeland can, you know, help him out with that too, because they have a lot of talent. They really do. Chris Jericho, maybe. I don't know. And have Bryan Danielson run a Ring of Honor. Have Danielson and Copeland run a Ring of Honor, and then Jericho and Jarrett, which might not work, run AEW. Also get rid of Rampage and Collision because they're terrible in the ratings. They're terrible. They're just god-awful. I do want to say this, though. I do want to say, thank God, and I mean thank the gods, that Ed Ferrara and Vince Russo aren't there. Just thank God. Thank God. Thank the Lord, honestly. Thank you. Seriously. Just... We don't need Vince Russo and his weed-smoking ass or overly high ass.
Smoke weed every day.
Constantly fucking shit up again. He did it with WCW, he did it with TNA twice. We don't need him again. But it's just the biggest issue I have here is Tony Khan. who lies to himself about AEW's success. Like, AEW is available for 350 million Americans worldwide, or 350 million people around the country. Like, okay, how's the ratings going? You have 600,000 viewers tuning in, or 700,000 viewers tuning in to watch guys like, Mystico or some shit, or Roosh, or people talk your ears off like Mercedes Monet. Like, Jesus Christ. And he deals with, I guess he deals with imposter syndrome from all the cocaine abuse. That man also looks like he's seen some shit.
Smoke weed every day.
Like, Jesus. And the other thing, MJF, like, I don't know. I mean, I want to continue rooting for the guy because he's from Long Island. But then there's some shit that you just go, why? Why is he being booked in these matches? Why is he being booked with it, like, for Forbidden Door with a match that he has no idea? Just, for God's sakes, people, come on. And you want to root for them, you do. But then they do shit like this that makes you want to punch a hole in your TV. Like the Adam Cole Devil feud. That was completely pointless. Completely pointless. But I will give you fans some credit. I will give you credit. You will defend this crap with your dying hand, and offer your firstborn child as sacrifice to make sure the AEW does well. Or no one says anything bad about your company. I will give you credit. You are committed. But Christ, my dude. Christ. Like I said, AEW is like that one lady you've been with for way too goddamn long, who's a narcissistic abuser who continue to stay with for years past the time because the sex is top tier and gives you great head. Meanwhile, you're a miserable piece of shit. That's what this reminds me of.